Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the third video. In this video, we're going to be telling you about the pages feature of Tableau. The pages feature actually allows us to drill down across categorical variables or the numerical variables, and then play an animation to see that how the changes are occurring with respect to the data that is shown on the chart. So to understand that better, uh, let's let's take an example in which we put this the date on which the delivery was made to the client. So let's go for the month format, and let's say I'm interested in analyzing the pack price. So how the total pack price is varying across the across the different months. Okay, so I can choose to have a bar chart here. Okay, now let's assume that I want to see that how how the pack price is changing with respect to each month. Okay, so if I want to see that through an animation, so if I can drag this uh, let's say I can drag this month here, and again I can select this here. Okay, so this is what we have. So it's on January. You can see that the other things are not visible here. Um, so I can click on this show history and make some sort of a configuration. So I can say I want to see all the things that we have seen up to now. And so last 13, because we have the 12 options here. So I can say for the last, even I can say last 12. I can have a color for the fading. I can have a fade color like that. That's it. And now if I can, these are the different speeds through which the animation will play. So let's make a normal speed, and then I can click on just play. Okay, so because we have put month here as this, so it's going to generate the same thing, but this is just to tell you. Okay, so the fading basically tells us the so in this case, the fading is the least for January because we are showing the pages uh, with respect to the month. So the first month it showed is going to have the least. It's going to be faded the most, obviously, and this is going to be faded the most, faded the least. Obviously, this one December because we have seen it in the last. Okay, so this is just this just tells you. I can play it back again like this. This just basically tells you that how it is changing with respect to month. So we can drill down and see exactly that what is happening from January to December if I want to drill that down. So that's what it is saying. Okay, so for example, it went from January to February. It went up, although it's pretty simple to see in the normal chart as well, but there could be many situations in which you would want to see this animation. So that's one thing. So we can configure this show history. So it's better to take these. I can configure how much I want to see the faded ones because there could be many categories here, but I took the 12 because we have the 12 months here. So it's basically showing all. So I can change this the fading, the amount of fading that we have here. Okay, so that's one application of this pages. So in another application, I might want to see that how the let's say the freight cost is varying with respect to this chart in which I have these dosage forms. So these are all the different values of the dosage form that I have, which are obviously a chewable tablet or a tablet or a capsule or powder, the type of medication that we have because there's a medical supply chain. I want to see that how the, let's say the freight cost is varying with respect to these dosage forms. It's actually showing me the total pack price. So the total pack price is the most for the tablets, and then for tablet FDC, and then for oral, and then for this capsule and oral solution, and then the other ones there's not that much significant as respect to these four. But I want to understand that how the freight cost is varying with respect to these dosage forms. So what I can do is that I can drag the freight cost here, And let's say I'm interested in the average fleet cost, so I can put that as the average fleet cost. And then similarly, I have configured the animation. So 12 is enough because there are 12 values. So this thing remains the same. And you can see that already it's put the the values of the average fleet cost here. So now when I click on play, uh, let it roll out, and then we'll try to understand what has happened. So now this is complete. Now let's try to understand this chart. So one of the things we can detect here is that probably tablet FDC has the highest average fleet cost because it has a blue color, followed by the tablet. So although the tablet has the highest pack price, so but the fleet cost is less than the tablet FDC. The fleet cost for tablet FDC is the highest, followed by the tablet. And we would expected that the next one would be capsule, but capsule is lesser faded as compared to this one. So that means the oral solution, although it has a lesser pack price, but it has a higher fleet cost. And the capsule, although it has a higher pack price, it has a lesser fleet cost. Okay. So the two main dosage forms which have a lesser, comparatively lesser pack price but a higher fleet cost are tablet FDC and oral solution. So these guys are costing more if we compare these four only. So if I compare the tablets, then from the tablets, the tablet FDC has the highest fleet cost as compared to tablet, because it does make sense to compare the pack price with respect to the fleet cost. So this, using these kind of things, I can also play the animation backwards, as I've already told you. So we can because this data is so much, so we can think of so many things in which we can have this. We can use this pages format to discover things. I can also play a fast animation. So I can click on this fast button, and then it's gonna go really fast. Okay, and if I click on this slow one, it's gonna go really slow. Okay, and I can change this the marks here. So the marks basically are this center this center shelf is basically the crux of Tableau. So I can change the marks here. So the yeah, sorry about that. This is the marks sheet, so I can change the shape here. So I can also have a line which is not going to make much sense because of even the area, but I can have these squares if I want, and I can have the circles as well. Okay, so if I want to configure them, I can also have a particular shape, which shape I want. So I can put a cross here, okay, or even a polygon or something like that, a density chart. So we could have many things here through which we can understand what's going on. So if I put this fast, this has no, so I'll have to. I can't put the history here because there's no point in making a history with a dot actually. Okay, so that's why I think the bar or the area is also does not seem that much but in any case you have different options for changing how this goes. So now the history is enabled. So thanks for watching this video. In the next video we'll tackle the filters.